There we go, that seems to have worked. When in doubt, turn it off and on again. Alright, let's actually get the song that I wanted to start this off with then. Maybe. I mean, this is a pretty good one to start with. Hey, there we go. Hey, Exile, how's it going? Goes pretty okay. A little bit on the sleepy side, but it's fine. Oh hey, it's still got me connected on Discord too. That's cool. That's funny because I was literally just about to type, yeah, I'm in voice being muted at the moment, so as
I saw you were in there. I was just hurrying up and trying to get started here and making some last-minute decisions with this these cards here in particular.
That's fine. I think I'm pretty well set for mine. I was literally just about to say, yeah, whilst you're setting up and stuff, I'll go over the deck stuff that way. But I've already gone over it in recent ones a bit. I might as well just show on stream the three that I aim to go with here. You know, just the actual decks themselves.
So are we sticking with just 3 decks that we can use?
Yeah. So the idea it's best of 5. We have 3 different decks we can use, but if we win with a deck, we can't use it for the rest of the set. So we're forced to use the 3 different ones, but if you lose with a deck, you can play it again in another match.
Yeah. All right. Just double checking that before I come in and like, okay, so I got this 4th deck I want to try. I was like, hey, wait a minute.
Yeah. No, it should be 3 decks. That would be.
Yeah. All right. And I'm getting a call from an 800 number. I don't know you. I don't care.
Yeah. Alright, so not necessarily in the same order for people that are actually in my chat at the moment. This is obviously the first deck that we're going with here. It should be fairly familiar enough. Second one is gonna be here, because I found this one was quite fun as well. I mean, all of these decks are fun in their own right, to be honest, but you know, there are some that I've enjoyed more than others, I think, during our God, how many sets has this been? Like, if you count GX as strictly from Lost Millennium on, I think this has been like 14 sets or something that we've played of this era. it's
been pretty nuts.
Oh, because I think
I want to put this up for just the occasion here.
Because I think Duelist Genesis is actually the 28th core set that's been released into the game. That's the first one of 5Ds. So, depending on where you count the start of GX, whether you count it at the beginning of like the mini set stuff, or strictly speaking Lost Millennium, because that's when the first GX archetypes, Elemental Heroes, Ancient Heroes and stuff came in, it's somewhere in the region of like 13 to 16 sets or something that this block has been. So it's no wonder that we've gotten a lot of experimental archetypes and stuff going on here, you know. And then for the people that are watching my stream, this will be my 3rd deck for the day.
Alright. Well, I think I've chosen my 3 decks. I'm hosting now, so if you're ready.
Quiet? Am I quiet on my side? Shouldn't be, but
Gotta double check that.
Yeah, no, just am I too quiet? Sound fine to me. Oh, I guess Bird, this is just in the weird then. I don't know.
Don't know, don't care. Huh?
Alright, yeah, well, I have my free dice as well, so I guess I will go into the door room here. Let's go with that one first. Alrighty, so, like we're saying, best of 5. Each win that we get gives us one Gold Series 2008 pack at the end of all of this. So
one whole match, not just a duel, but like one whole match.
One whole match, yeah. Ooh, that's a neat change in the sleeves.
I see.
I just wanted to have it change myself. I don't know. It doesn't necessarily mean anything here.
It's funny you say that. Like you've had the same cards, like the sleeve and the profile, for a long time. So I guess it makes sense when you do it that way.
Yeah, I just felt like a change there.
Right. Well, let's set 2 and let's summon.
Ooh, going in with 6 Sam to begin with. Alrighty then. So, stand by main.
Those rescue keys hats are very distracting.
It's so cute though.
It's like, your kitties, yeah!
Okay, the only thing that I don't like about the rescue cat thing is it's hard to tell when the deck is being shuffled, because the brightness of the sleeves just tends to melt together for me, or maybe I'm just bad, I don't know. We're gonna MST this one.
Oh, MST, you're MST.
Alright then. Okay, I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing here, but I guess we'll find out. We're gonna go with pot of grade.
Yep.
Yep, that's fine. So we'll draw our 2. And then we're gonna go for Dark World Dealings.
Vanish for this card. Meh. Alright.
Yep, so we both draw 1 card. And then we both discard 1 card.
Oh. Shit, this is a tough one, actually. This is actually a really tough one here. Hate to do it.
Ooh, yeah, okay. Alright, so because I discarded by effect, we do get to special summon Silver here.
Yep.
And then I suppose I probably should do it. I'll normal summon Harvest Angel of Wisdom.
Alright, on summon then.
Compulse on
Silva.
Okay, that's fine. To the hand he goes. Alright, we're gonna go battle phase. I am going to attack, but I'm going to Book of Moon on attack declaration to flip this guy face down, so I don't crash here.
You can activate from hand. Man.
Yep, because it's a quick play spell, I'm playing it on my own turn. So, and then main 2, I'm going to set 1, and you are good to go.
Set 1, enter. Yep. Face 1 card face down, and I end my turn.
Yep, that's the one.
Yep. Alright, Joel. I special summon.
Uh-huh. No, I haven't got anything there. I've only got spells at the moment.
Yeah.
Quite a few of them, too.
Yeah. Alright. I will normal summon.
Right, okay.
Then battle phase. Cyber Dragon attacks first.
I'm gonna use my second book on the dragon.
The second Book of Moon. Why?
Yep.
Fine. Alright. Main phase 2. I didn't want to do it this order.
Yeah, that's kind of annoying. Okay.
Just to show. Alright. I'll then turn on that.
Alright. We'll draw. I will standby phase. I will gain that 1,000. Okay. Well, at least I know you don't have anything else in hand at the moment, so this Jane is gonna be able to do some good work.
Oh, you've gone last for it. Alright.
Yeah, well, a little bit. I mean, Jane is just a good card, you know. It's
Yeah. Well, yeah, I do remember that, yeah.
So we are gonna go battle. Who do I want to hit here, though? Because if I guess I could do some damage if I hit the 6 stam, and if you draw Grandmaster, that would really suck right now. I'm not gonna lie. Because yeah, like top decking Grandmaster in this situation would be really annoying. But at the same time, if I leave you with Cyber Dragon, you just flip that next turn, and I just lose half my board anyway. So I think I'm gonna kill the Cyber Dragon.
My boy.
And then end phase, we need to mill 2. There's kind of good ones to mill. Go ahead.
Interesting.
Dark Hole, painful choice. Good ones to get rid of.
Alright, well, this is a good top draw at least.
Yep, okay.
Alright.
That was the other potential worry about leaving Yachi in play.
Alright, so battle phase, Sanji will attack. And destroy the monster this card attacked.
Yeah, he will have to destroy himself too, so are you gonna redirect that, or are you gonna...
No. I'll keep Sanji here.
Okay, so then in that case, I'm gonna just...
Because if this card attacked, destroy the monster card this card attacked.
Yeah, but
So,
he still...
But
No.
I know.
Read the effect of it as well. It's like at the end of the damage step. So he will still crash. He is going to be destroyed by this. So it's, do you want him to be destroyed, or do you want Yachi to be destroyed as the redirect?
No, I know. I guess that is a good point. I'll send Yachi in instead.
Okay. Yep.
I mean, I won't get all the attacks in then, but I'll still have...
And I will take the 18. Yeah, it is kind of an important distinction to make.
I mean, yeah, that is true. I mean, see, I thought Sanji was just going to destroy the monster because his effect is destroy the monster this card attacked. Doesn't have to be from effect or whatever. But it is the same attack points. So they would crash anyway.
And it does say, it's because it says at the end of the damage step. So there is unfortunately that distinct difference here. Alright, we will just set one and you are good to go.
Yep. Stand by me.
Snatch Steal life points are pretty good here.
Alright. Well, this is another good top draw.
Yep. Sure is right now.
Yeah, really. Alright, battle phase, Sanji attacks.
Yep, that is Brow. And then I am going to take an awful lot off of this.
Right. So, Harvest Angel.
1800, and then it's 28 for the 2 attacks.
Yeah.
Yikes. Lucky ducky.
Just for now. I'm waiting for that turn around though.
Oh, standby phase, we will gain, not 1800, we will gain 1,000. Not 100 either.
Distinction.
Okay. Okay, I think oh, how much can I... Yeah, I think I can actually do it with this. We're gonna banish our Light and Dark. We're gonna special summon Blackluster Soldier.
The boy.
He's a pretty big one. I should have been out of the standby phase, but it doesn't matter. Okay, battle phase. We are going to attack into Harvest. Damage step, I am going to discard Honest to gain the 1800 from your monster. This is until the end of turn, so this will be at 4,800 for the whole turn here.
When a light monster you control battles... So, 3,000, 1,800, 4,800, 4,800, 3,000. Then,
yeah.
Yep.
And he is still at 4,800 here for the rest of the turn. I do not have a counter trap in my graveyard, so I cannot trigger the effect of that, but I will use the second attack to hit Nisashi over here.
Oh. So 4,800.
So it should be 3,400 damage here.
3,400. Oof.
It's not quite enough to put you out of range, but it's almost good enough where even if you top deck a 6-Sam here, I probably will still take it. Go ahead.
Alright then. Oh, this is gonna suck. Alright, we'll set... We'll put that in defense mode. No.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay. I still can't end it from here, but alright, battle phase, we are going to first hit this guy because I know I could destroy it without consequence. And his second attack will go in and go for it. And this will bounce it to
card, so that bounces back to the top of the deck.
Okay. Fair enough. Go ahead. That is kind of annoying, to be honest, but it's not the end of the world.
Well, that's not the top draw I wanted. Again, that's
oh dear, okay. I did not want to end turn. Fucking hell, I just double clicked. Oh my god.
Okay. Here.
Because
don't auto draw. I'll end turn.
Oh yeah,
don't auto draw.
Yeah, no, that was literally just a double click because if you don't have MST, I do actually have game here. Or something to stop the monster because I'm going to be able to summon Harvest. Assuming that goes through.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, god damn it, you know, that's freaking... Yeah, double clicking is dumb.
Yeah, double clicking is dumb, yep.
If that goes through, yeah. I'm sorry, that wasn't supposed to be the thing with that. It was literally
just...
That's
fine.
The same button to start an end turn as doing it. Oh dear. 6-Sam, huh? That's not bad. It's a good deck for sure. And it was one of the favorites I think going through. Like we both played that when Striker Neos came in, and you've got good cards for it. So
yeah, there's definitely some cards here I can use here for this deck. So it's not like I'm not gonna be without use of this.
Yeah, no, I like the choice. I really do. I'll admit, the Dark World stuff just spoke to me a little bit after getting like the dealings and playing it in that round. I think it was a couple late, but like playing it in that round, it was just really neat. And so I was like, I want to try this one again because I figured this deck was pretty decent, if nothing else. Did brick a little bit at the end there, but still. If I remember, I might explain why at the end of this set as to why I bricked it a bit there, but.
Yeah. Wait. Let me put this in. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm fine.
For the record, if we do lose a match, we are allowed to switch decks for the next one. It's just you can't play one that you've already won with.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'll just go with a fairly basic turn here and just go set 2, and that will do. I guess that's not that basic, but it's basic enough.
Yep. Alright. Well, we'll special summon Cyber Dragon.
Mm-hmm. As always.
As per the norm, yep.
Ever since we got that Zane pack, it's been quite the explosive set that way, hasn't it?
It has, yeah. Alright. Alright, I'll just go straight to Battle Phase and Cyber Dragon go for it.
It is Witch. So let's see.
Ah, that's the norm.
Yeah, it really is. Let's see. What do I even want here? I think I should probably take Jane.
Jane. Good old Jane. Right. Main phase 2. I'm going to set. And then I'll set that. And that.
Okay. What a weird board state this is. Anything on draw?
It's a disgruntled M. No.
No. Okay. All right then.
Or maybe a disgruntled V if you're on your end.
Yeah. Let's see you negate this then. We're gonna go with Dark Lord Dealings.
All right. Nope.
Okay. So we both do our draw, and we both do our discard.
Once again, a tough choice. It's gonna have to be you.
Ooh, D-Mark, okay. Alright, because it's silver, we do get to special summon here.
Yep.
And then I guess yeah, I guess I will normal summon Jane here as well.
Once again, yep.
And we'll go battle. We will try and hit in with silver.
Alright. Yeah, on attack. Come on, Dooley, book.
Okay, so you're gonna compulse the silver.
Silver again, yep.
Yeah, okay, so that goes into my hand. Okay, well, Jane is still gonna try and attack Cyber Dragon then, because she goes up to 2100, so...
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And then I'm gonna flip Coral Haunted to bring Jane back.
Ah!
Sound alright?
Yep, alright.
Okay. And then, because we're still battle phase, she will try and hit in. Okay. Main 2, I am going to set 1 and 2. End phase, we're going to mill for Jane here. Oh, Graceful Charity is a really good one. Wow, I keep milling this painful choice too. Go ahead. I mean, I guess that's fine. It's not the worst thing here, but no. Still, it kind of sucks.
Alright, I'm just gonna have to set and pass.
Okay. Let's see. Just that at the moment. Yeah, let's just go battle phase then, and we will hit in. 21, it is Witch, okay. Place down the land. Yep, exactly, except.
Decisions. I think... Yeah, I think you're the only one I can choose from here.
Zanji. Okay. Alright then. End phase. Let's mill for Jane. Drain in the dark. Okay, go ahead.
Alright.
Wow, still no life point damage this game so far. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. I mean, things are gonna change pretty quickly. I can almost promise that much. Alright, well, we can normal summon.
Yep.
Yeah. Battle phase. Let him crash.
That is fine, yes. And because it was destroyed, this goes to grave as well.
Yep. Alright, Lantern on that.
Ooh, okay. Standby main, we are going to do the old banish.
Banish,
or
banish.
Tails Emperor Dragon.
Dragon!
Is he okay?
Yeah.
Alright. Battle phase, we're gonna swing in for 3k. Main 2, I am going to set 1 and you're good to go.
Interesting.
Show me the out, dude.
Interesting. Interesting. Alright, okay, this is gonna be interesting. Those face downs though.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, let's see, this will be enough then. Alright. We are going to activate this first.
I am going to make you discard something else. We're gonna magic drain it.
I won't.
Okay.
So instead, I'll activate...
And this is where the game ends. I'm gonna activate Dart Deal. So we're gonna pay the 1,000, we're gonna make it as discard 1 card from my hand as the effect of your spell card. That 1 card you know is silver because you bounced it earlier. This thing triggers and it's by your effect, so it special summons itself to the field and then returns exactly 2 of your cards from hand to the bottom of the deck in any order.
Wrong order of use then. Piece of shit.
I was ready for change of heart first. I wasn't ready for the stat steal opening, but you know, I guess that's how it goes. All right, I guess we will just go battle and we will try and hit. Yeah. The other card I had down just in case because it was 6-am that you were playing. I side decked Black Horn of Heaven because it's good against Grandmaster and Cyber Dragon and Night Shogun. So it was like there's one way for it. Brow was the card I drew to turn. My card there was Hexial.
So funny enough, you had that. I had on hand my Shien's Chancellor.
Right. So if you actually went for that first, I would have Black Horn that because it's an inherent special. Yeah, so if you actually went for that...
I really should have just discarded the damn change of heart then.
Yep.
I thought you were going to activate the effect actually because I had a monolith on
All right, yeah, okay, that would have been funny. No, I was pretty confident with having 2 spell negates plus an inherent special summon blocker that I was going to be able to stop pretty much anything that came out. But yeah, I mean, this has been the thing that has wrecked me quite a few times so far, is you having double stealing cards in hand.
Yeah, and I really should have discarded Stage of Heart instead.
Had you discarded that, then yeah, this would have been a bit of a problem for sure. But oh well.
You had an out for every other thing except for that way, and I didn't.
Yeah, and it's hard to predict, really, isn't it? Because you kind of think, well, you know, are you really gonna have like double drain down or something that way to deal with it? It's just like, yeah, it's hard to predict that as an out, really. Okay, so that is one. I am not allowed to use the Dark World deck any further, but you can use all of your decks still. So, game 2, or yeah, match 2, I suppose. Oh, jeez. Rock, paper, scissors isn't going your way today.
Now.
Yeah, I seem to have done a bit better with that today. I don't know.
Oh.
And yeah, I'm sorry, Brady. Brady's just like, ban the deck, XD. And I'm just like, I'm sorry. Okay. Click, please. Thank you.
Yep.
Alright. Anything? No, it can't be anything on draw because you don't have a card down. Alright, I'm going to activate Future Fusion. But it isn't going to be the Future Fusion that you're expecting here. I'm going to use it for Super Alloy Beast Raptinius. Who, I guess since that doesn't fucking show very quickly, I'll briefly special it to the field so you can see what I'm actually going for here. It is any two Gemini monsters from my deck. So we're gonna take the Dark Valkyria to the grave, and the where is he? I know I have one of that still. Neosalius, there we go. To grave. So this will go back into extra. Stop running those 2 monsters. How am I supposed to not run those 2 when they're good? Whatever. We're gonna play Graceful.
Yeah.
So we draw 1, 2, 3 to discard off of this, huh? I guess I'll discard Alias and I don't know. I don't know what I want to get rid of after this. I guess Spirit Reaper can go?
Yep.
Alright, and then we're gonna special summon Cyber Dragon.
Yep.
Normal summon Vanisher of the Radiance.
Oh, okay.
Battle phase, Hydra can hit in. Yep. Wow, the shoe was on the other foot this time. with who had the witch and who had the... Oh boy, okay. Main 2... Let's set 1 and go.
Okay, then. Alright, I will activate.
I'm gonna make you discard something for it, I think.
That's fine.
Okay, so that 2 there.
So then I will normal summon.
Okay, yep.
And then I will activate.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it has to be.
Yeah, it has to be, doesn't it? Yeah, okay. That's my B.
Alright, then battle phase.
Yeah, that's 5, and then I'm gonna have to take the 18 as well, so I might as well just do it now.
It's weird that the card itself isn't being banished instead.
Yeah, it's just the way that destruction stuff works here.
Yeah.
Alright, stand by. We will gain 1,000. There is a counter going on this thing. I suppose. So is that the timer? Well, we are gonna set 1, 2, and 3. Go ahead.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's one of those games right now. Yep.
Well, let's see one of them, I bet.
Nope, you are good on that front.
Alright. Let's normal summon.
I am going to trap hole.
Yeah.
Okay.
Battle phase? Question mark?
Alright, declare your order.
Yeah, Sanji first.
I'm going to book him.
Yep. Then Cyber?
That's fine. He'll go for it. Thing is, I don't want Snatch Steal gotten rid of, because if I flip him face down, then you get to permanently keep it, and that's that, so,
I guess. Alright, we'll set that and turn.
Okay, so, standby phase. First off, I will gain my 1,000 from the Snatch Steal. And then second off, we get the second counter here, so I actually do get to bring my Super Ally Beast down here.
Yep.
Okay, battle phase, let's just hit the Zanji. Okay, and that will do, go ahead.
Interesting. Alright. Well, this is interesting. Normal summon?
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine. That's interesting. Alright.
He's a very small dude, there's not a lot I could do about that one.
Alright, so
yeah,
he'll back to alloy base and effect. Then Cyber Dragon.
Yep, and I'm gonna have to take the 21 for that.
And I'll turn on that.
Snatch
right
Steal.
now it's 1100 though, so...
Yeah, Snatch Steal is a hell of a card, dude. That's all I can really say with it at the moment. And, yikes. Okay, yeah, Snatch Steal is one hell of a card. Guess we'll just do that. Yeah.
Alright then.
Kingdom for a heavy storm right now, huh?
Alright, let's set this one.
Ooh.
Battle phase, the Cyber Dragon will attack.
Oh shit, that wasn't what I was expecting at all. Oh
well. Ooh, 1900, wow.
Yeah, 1900, not enough.
I forgot it's a pretty decent wall there, wow. Ooh, and it actually would have been a good thing to have in the hand.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Alrighty then, stand by, at least I do gain the 1,000 here.
No, the damage that the Cyber Dragon did.
Uh-huh.
It was pointless.
Alright, yeah, this could be going better, couldn't it? I suppose I'm gonna do it, because I don't like having that many monsters on board. We're gonna normal summon Survivor. And assuming that's okay, we'll go battle.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, we'll go battle phase and try and hit it here.
Yep.
Okay, oh.
It's the guard, so...
Oh, do I want to even continue this one off of that? How worth it is it to try and continue this game knowing I'm not going to draw something that next turn? I guess I will, but like, not seeing anything much out of this at this point.
At this point. Alright, well this is a good top deck. Middle Space Typhoon?
And it was bottomless. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not gonna waste your time.
So... I mean,
Snatch Steal is too good. That's all I can say. It's too good of a
It
card.
really is. It's too good, yeah. Something about that, though. You say you won't waste my time, but like, I always wait until I make sure you have the absolute way of doing it. Because I know there's some duels, like, if it's all in the action that gets you the win, but like, if you give up beforehand, you won't know if you're like a certain action or a certain card will do anything.
Well, you
Because,
knew
like-
what I was
because,
drawing
like,
next.
Yeah, I knew what you were doing next, but like, I mean, you could have had something else underneath that. You could have had like another draw or two. Or you could have banished the other card I was summoning, or like, there were so many other ways that it could have like.
I appreciate the sentiment, but no, because you knew what my top deck was going to be. There was nothing I had in hand that I was going to be able to use, so there was nothing that could have possibly been done. I appreciate the sentiment, but it isn't going to happen in a game where you already know that I'm missing a turn with my top deck. That's the difference there. If it wasn't for the spin to the top, then maybe, because yeah, I would have had like 2 turns. I could have maybe drawn something that way, but given how absolutely specific it would have needed to have been in order to do anything there in the first place, missing a turn of that and basically taking minimum 3,000 damage that turn, there was no way that I could have come back. So there's no point in wasting the time on it.
Fair
That
enough.
was an unwinnable situation. That was the thing with it. It wasn't even a case of, oh, I'm just being bitter on it. No, it was an unwinnable spot.
No.
So there was no point in wasting time and just like, we don't really have the time today to waste for that. So
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate difference here.
I mean, we still have about 3 hours, give or take.
Yeah, but I'm thinking, yeah, as Brownie's saying it here, being in the same spot before, so he knows the feeling. Some people did think it was petty, but some need to understand it just depends on the draws and it can't be helped. Exactly. That situation was just a spot where nothing was going to be able to change, right? This is why Riser and like Phoenix Wind Blast and stuff was so good back in the day too, for the record, is because they dictate the pace of what's going to get drawn next. Anything on draw?
Nope.
Okay. Well, let's see if I can get a draw going here.
Yep.
Yep. Alright, so we're going to draw 2. Okay, it's no Future Fusion, but let's try this again, shall we? We're going to special summon the Cyber.
It won't do anything when it's special summoned that way, but I'll go ahead and activate it anyway. It ain't gonna change Cyber Dragon's effect, but...
So this is negate all effects activated on the field. This is
activated on the field, yes.
This is a continuous effect, so he actually doesn't get negated by this, because it's just there. It's just on the field. It's in presence on the field. There's a difference between activated and continuous, and this is something last time when like Chaos said that you know, Spirit Reaper wouldn't have been destroyed even if I didn't pop the mirror. It's because it's a continuous effect that works with there. This specifically says activated. It's not the same as skill drain, so this will still work. But
well, this will work. Yeah, something like Hex Sealed won't work.
Correct. I couldn't at the moment of normal summon Hex Sealed and made Cyber Twin Dragon. You are correct. Anyway, battle phase.
So there's not much. All right.
Yeah, battle phase. We're gonna hit in. Same again. Same as the first, huh? So you know the worst part.
Same as it ever was.
You know the worst part about that first game though is I had Trap Hole, Book of Moon, Bottomless Trap Hole in my opening hand there as well. I just didn't want to set everything in case of Heavy Storm. but I had like every out in my hand that I could have stopped that opening play that just wrecked me. You know, that's what sucks about that first game.
Yeah.
It's like I had all the outs, but I didn't want to do it because of Heavy Storm.
It's gonna be banished instead. Well, let's see if we can get banish that last back card there.
Yeah, it is Trap Hole.
Oh, hang on. This wouldn't work, would it? No, it wouldn't. Shit. Alright. I'll have to set and pass.
Alright. Okay, then let's normal summon Neos Alias. He can't use it. He can't like use this effect or anything here. He would actually be negated, but I'm not using it for the effect. It's again, it's the 1900 light dude. So, all right, battle phase. We're gonna hit in. Okay, and then we will swing for.
And then 1900, 1600, yeah.
Yeah.
In reverse order.
Yep. All right, go ahead. Well, that's moderate. Maybe that'll turn things around? Target?
Good question.
I mean, I can't negate it regardless. I need to know before
I know.
it happens.
Oh, I know, but there's actually a lot of thinking to go over this.
There
this
is.
is just for one turn.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure there are other ways around this for you, but I don't know until you activate them. I think it's going to have to be Cyber Dragon then.
Okay, and change control with that then.
Yeah, alright. Battle phase. I guess Cyber Dragon can attack the Banisher.
Okay, I will take the 5 and he will go to Grave. Where is it? Oh yeah, to Grave is the bottom one. It's sometimes weird with the way those go, right?
Yeah. Alright then, main 2. It's probably a game anyway if you have another monster in hand, but I'm gonna Monster Reborn the Banisher in defense mode. And I'll have to end turn on that.
Oh, yeah, okay. I hate to say it, literally my entire hand is monsters, so...
Of course.
Yeah.
Alright. Now I won't waste your time.
Yep. Let's see. It's a weird one, isn't it?
It's definitely different. Very much so. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to bring that in.
Yeah, no. Hey, Charm, how's it going? Oh, excuse you.
Excuse me. Let's see here. Alright, this is going to be very different, but I think I have to do it this way. Let's try that.
Shoveling snow and ice. Yeah.
Actually, let's put this in. Let's put these in. Yeah. Alright.
Alright, game 3. See how it works here. Are you serious? Okay. I don't actually know if that's good. Alright, first off, I am going to play one Future Fusion. And it is going to be for the Alloy Beast, honestly.
Yep.
So same general idea as last time. We're going to mill the Valkyria, and I mean, technically, I could mill 2 Valkyria. There's just any 2 Gemini monsters. That's the cool thing about this. But we're gonna mill 1 of each.
One of each, because I know the reason why.
This is super weird. Alright. I'm gonna set one and end turn.
Ooh, interesting. Alright. Let's normal summon?
He is gonna get trapped.
There.
This Legend of Blue Eyes card is still coming in.
I mean, that is the best card you probably can think of to disrupt a monster that's summoned.
Yeah, in that sort of fashion, for sure.
Yeah, I'll have to end turn on that.
Alright, standby phase. We've got 1 counter on this thing.
Yep.
Oh yeah, main phase. Yeah, let's normal summon Neos Alias, I guess.
Yep.
Battle, hidden.
Oh, enemy control, right?
Okay, so switching it to defense. That's fine. Main 2. Yeah, let's set 1 and you are good to go.
Yep. Alright. Alright, let's see if we can activate this.
You got it, buddy.
Arada or not, that works still.
Yeah, it does. That's this one is unaffected by that.
Yep. Alright. I'm gonna do it this way. I'm gonna attribute it.
Oh yeah, he can be normal summon, can't he? Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Yeah. So yeah, he can be normal summoned. I was like, okay, he can be special summoned, but he can be normal summoned too. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever actually seen him normal summon, so I was.
So it's very different for sure. So battle phase.
Yep. That'll go through. Brandy's just like me too. First time we've ever seen that happen, huh?
Right. No, I'm gonna have to enter that.
Okay, so standby phase. We do get a counter, so we are going to grab our Super Alloy, who happens to have 2200 attacks, so he's just gonna go straight in and hit.
Straight in for a whole 100.
Yeah.
Now I can still target another samurai by hitting him.
No, because he was not destroyed by an opponent's card effect.
Oh, by the
he was
effect.
killed in battle. Yep. So.
Okay, I get it.
It's good, but it's not that good.
Yeah, not quite. Alright, well, this is still pretty good.
He sure is.
Alright.
Yep. back he goes. This go. Does it go? Actually, no. We established this before when this car.
No,
when
it's
the
just on
monster
there
is
uselessly.
destroyed. Yeah. We established that before, so I think I forgot about that last game as well, but that's fine.
That's funny though. All right.
Okay. Oh, god fucking damn it! I'm stoops. Whatever. I'm gonna do it now anyway. We're gonna MST that.
No.
I think it's still fine. It doesn't actually impact
fine.
anything here. We're gonna reinforcement of the army.
Alright.
Which I think needs to bring out DD Survivor. I don't. Yeah, it's gonna bring that. I'm just gonna summon it anyway, so I'm just gonna put it on the field first.
Yep.
Like, I know it's skipping an action, but whatever. And then battle. Yeah. It's still no. Well, I mean, technically the counters were just there to denote the time that it was on the field. They're not actually counters that it could use for anything, so I'm not putting the counters back on. Yeah, the turn counter still goes up, but, like, it doesn't do shit.
I'll just have to set and pass.
Okay. Let's just try and hit it, I suppose. Okay.
Come on.
I'm gonna activate Future Fusion, but it isn't gonna be the Future Fusion you're expecting here. It's gonna be for the most powerful monster in all of Duel Monsters. I'm gonna get Sandwich. Because I don't have enough Geminis in deck to actually go ahead and do...
Wow.
Oh wait, no, I can't even do that, because, oh my god, I don't even have Saigan in deck at the moment, so I guess I can't even do that. Alright, so this has to go back to hand, it's unplayable then. Oh, that's annoying, because the deck has been shuffled now, because it's an automatic thing. Fuck. That's stupid. Oh well. I'm sorry.
It happens.
It's one of those of like I have Saigan in like literally every single deck, and this is just the one I don't have it in. But oh well. I think I might have sided it out actually. That's probably why. I was just like, oh yeah, I've still got that card in the extra deck. I can totally go for that. Nope.
Yeah. All right. Let's normal summon.
Yeah.
Let's set. And end turn on that.
Oh, that is interesting. Okay. Huh. I don't know how I feel about that. I know what's gonna happen, mind you, but I don't know how I feel about it. I'm gonna play Book of Moon to flip this guy down. Because if he's face down, he doesn't actually trigger his effect. I found this out the hard way in Duder Face, Legacy of the Duelist.
Huh. That is good to know, actually.
Yeah, it's really annoying because I was like, oh, I can set this and it'll be fine. No, because he's not face up at the start of the damage step.
Yeah, it's not face up, he's not activating his effect. Yeah, that makes sense.
Then we're gonna Heavy Storm.
I don't have a spell card in my hand, but...
Okay. I don't think it would have mattered either way because I just wanted to make sure I get rid of it. Because what I can still do is I can still Banish. Or BLS.
Banish.
And with the... this isn't lethal, but it's going to be pretty close because he can hit because it... Yeah, and then the second attack.
3,000, 4,800, yeah.
Yeah, and because I'm pretty sure there is no Gauze the Emissary of Darkness going on at the moment. Because I don't think we can even get that just yet. Yeah, I'm not allowed to summon the ultimate monster, apparently. That's the thing with the Sandwich.
Nope.
Okay. So yeah, obviously I had the Future Fusion. I had Dark Hole as my other card in hand. So the idea with this one, obviously it was the macro deck, but I was thinking I need a little bit more firepower in this one because last time I was having issues with just like 1600, maybe 1800 being the best. So I was going to play Neos Alias anyway, and then I kind of got onto the idea of, hang on a minute, the Alloy Beast just requires any 2 Geminis, and I just so happened to have pulled a playset with Dark Valkyria, so it's like, okay, I have access to Future Fusioning for exactly 1 Dark and 1 Light. Or just any combination of those 2 monsters if I thing it.
Yeah,
so.
I can see that. I can see why you were doing that. And I saw the dark light monster. I was like, I see what you're doing. So, Brownie was like, if only it was the other Chaos one. But no, because I don't think Electric Virus would have worked by hand on his turn.
Not on my turn, no.
Yeah, not on his turn. And if he knew what he had, the Mullen Underground, so he could have used the Survivor to attack. It went into 3,000. I still would have had, what, 2,100? He would have activated it, though. He would have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. That would have been the end of it anyway.
Hey, that useless Future Fusion on the field would have made a difference. Okay, I gotta actually think for a sec, because I didn't think we were going to be in a 2-0 spot here. Because I did have the 3rd deck set up, and I'm pretty sure you know exactly what it is, and I don't know if we really want to go in with that one. Because I don't,
It's the 3rd deck, you gotta commit to it, I guess.
I do, and like, I had the 3 decks already pre-set up, it's just like, do we really want that one to be the 3rd deck here? That seems dirty, honestly, but... Okay, you know what? Yeah, I think I need to, don't I? Because I did already say at the start.
3rd deck, yep.
I did already say at the start that this is the one that's going to be in. Okay, if I win this one straight up, I'm giving you one of the packs. Because this is potentially very mean.
Boink.
Oh my god. I almost went scissors. I very, very nearly went scissors there.
Almost.
Okay,
3
yeah.
Points. 3 points.
And this is exactly why. Because we're gonna play Future Fusion. Because you know what's coming off of this. It's gonna be Chimera Attack. I was saving this because I was expecting I was gonna get like into like at best a 2-1 here, and I was like, I'm saving this one for last, but I don't know. I didn't want to play this one in a 2-0 spot, but what are you supposed to do?
Well, when you have so many, when you won the other 2 duels by, you know.
So one slight change in this variant, I'm actually playing Battle Footballer instead of one of the X-Head Cannons. Because I realized I don't actually need that many light machines in the deck, and it's like, well, he's got 2100. He beats, like, keeps away Cyber Dragon or Light Swarms or something, so... oh, that was a bit of an oops, whatever. Yeah, I should have kept one of those otherwise, but whatever, we're gonna just go with it. We will draw 1, 2... 3, we will discard spare Fufu, that. We're gonna go with the good old Paw of Greed.
All the draws.
All the draws. We're gonna give you the 1,000 life points because I'm gonna play Upstart as well.
Draw. All the draws.
Yeah. And we're gonna play Painful Choice because apparently we haven't done enough damage yet. Okay, what can I even pitch out of this deck that I need to at this stage? I'm gonna banish them first because it'll be the easier way to do this. We're gonna banish that, we're gonna banish that. MST can probably go here. God, I don't even know at this point. Fuck. I'm not usually playing Painful Choice this deep into the deck. I think we'll ditch that. And... well, let's just ditch Dark Hole.
Oh.
Casual note, I have 12 cards left in deck at the end of my first turn here. Like, what the hell?
Yeah. Take your Future Fusion.
Yeah. See, that's what I expected, but at least if it's there, then I get it away from the deck, so I can't top deck it or something.
Because every other card still has a use.
Yep, that is very true. So we will set one. Yeah, set that, and go ahead.
Alright.
Yeah, that really was just a case of let's spin some bad cards out of the deck. And then it's like getting to the point of, okay, every card is still good from here on out, so...
Yep. I'll have to pass on that.
Ooh, okay. Right, so we have one turn on that. I guess I'll just flip summon Witch.
Yep.
And Battle Phase, she might as well hit.
No, my 3,000 points.
Right? Absolutely devastating. Okay, because I might not get some use out of this otherwise, I'm gonna play Call of the Haunted, and my target is gonna be Cyber Phoenix. If that's okay.
Yep, go ahead.
Okay. Because yeah, I might not think that bad. We're 2-0 up, and I have Chimera Tech as the third deck here. So anyway, this can still attack as well. Yeah, there's a very realistic possibility at this point that I don't actually get anything else out of my Call of the Haunted here. So because that Future Fusion ain't going anywhere until the Chimera Tech gets rid of it. So. Yo, more Basin! Hey, another person from Texas here. There you go.
Alright. Well, we're going to activate this.
And target?
Call the Haunted.
Okay, negate any style target. I don't think this blocks it. Brownie? Does Cyber Phoenix still get destroyed here? I'm pretty sure it does, but... No, it doesn't. Okay, right, because it's being targeted by Call of the Haunted? I guess? Because, yeah, Cyber Phoenix does negate spell and traps that target the machine on the field. Okay. I've always been kind of weird on that interaction. I wasn't entirely sure on it myself. The MST is targeting the Call of the Haunted. Yeah, that's not what I'm asking. I was asking if Call of the Haunted's destruction effect will destroy Cyber Phoenix here.
Oh, because
the Sous Ship
targeting the Cyber Phoenix.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. It still does, yeah, so it will still be destroyed. Okay. I knew that it wasn't going to stop MST. That wasn't the question. It was, do I still get destroyed by Cole? Because that's a weird thing that... Yeah, no, the Sous Ships are hilarious, by the way.
Yeah, we may have to look that up at one point just to see.
That's fine. I can believe it. I just haven't actually, like, had that interaction, really, so... I wasn't sure.
Alright, well, I can activate this then.
You sure can.
But it's not going to be there for long, because I'm going to tribute it.
Okay.
2 normal summon.
The dragon, and I do get the Witch Search.
You get to search that.
Which
if you have any monsters left in your deck.
I have one!
The ultimate beast. Oh, man.
The ultimate beast is in hand. Except I don't have polymerization, so... Okay.
Well. Alright, battle phase.
And then that'll just be a clean 2k. Because there's no Lightsworn in the grave at the moment.
Yep. Alright, so end phase. I'm remembering this now. Banish. Mill 3.
Mill 3. Ooh, okay. Right, so here is the thing. So we get standby phase. We are going to get the Chimera Tech out of the deck here. However, when Chimera Tech is fusion summoned, it sends all of my cards other than itself to the graveyard, which is going to send a Future Fusion, and that's going to trigger his other effect to destroy itself, right? Because it's not his effect, it's Future Fusions. When it leaves the field, it destroys the monster. So the idea is to dump the cards, it's not to actually use the fusion card, right?
Foo-foo. I like how that's his name now. Foo-foo.
Yeah, it's just Foo-foo. That's it. Man, you would think with a deck of only 10 cards and like all of them just win the game by themselves, I would actually have game right now, but I don't. Okay, let's Premature Burial, I guess.
Yep.
And I'm gonna have to take the Cyber Dragon. It's a real shame I don't have like what's his face, the Fusilia Dragon right now, because he would have been really good. 2800. Not having its effects like stopped or anything,
Yeah.
would have been nice. Alright, let's try and hit him because you have not got a Light Swan in the grave at the moment. So this is still at 2k.
Yeah.
Okay. And that is gonna have to do it. I suppose it doesn't have to. I could have set Sangan, but you know, I'm not going to.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm not going to, but I guess I'm not going to.
Alright.
Still trying to figure that out myself at the moment. It's like, why didn't I do that again?
Well, on my main phase, I'll activate my Call of the Haunted.
Yep.
To bring him back onto the field. But, funny enough, he's going to be attributed.
For another one? That's awesome.
Does the Call of the Haunted stay on the field then?
Yes. Because it didn't, the monster wasn't destroyed.
Didn't activate that? Okay, yeah. Alright, so now it has 2300 attack.
Yes, it does.
So
that's
now I can
funny.
attack the Cyber Dragon.
That's really funny.
It's pretty funny though. I didn't think it would work that way, so that's funny though. Alright. End phase, mill 3. Oops.
Oh, there you go. Now it's up at 29. Big boy. Okay.
Boy.
But it's not big enough to stand up to Regeki, that's for sure.
No.
Okay.
Gravelhorn still stays there. Yep.
Yeah, because it's not that wasn't even the one it was affecting. Alright, we're gonna try and play Overload Fusion.
Go on.
Okay, so I'm going to use one of the Hex Seals as the Cyber Dragon pod here. And we're going to... I mean, shit, I only have one left in extra. Nah, but you do play Compulse.
One dark machine?
No. It's any number of machines. It's just how many...
No. Fusion summon one dark machine.
Yeah. The Hex Shield is being used as a fusion substitute monster here.
Yeah,
not by
but
its effect.
Cyber Twin Dragon and Cyber End Dragon, or unless using another dragon.
I'm using it for Chimera Tag.
Oh. Darn.
I can't use it for Cyber Twin and End because they're light machines, so it has to be for Chimera Tag. I'm just trying to work out how many I need to banish here. A minimum of what? It's 800 per, so it's a minimum of 9 if I want to get lethal here. Which I guess I should, because otherwise I might die of a crap bag. But then it's a case of if I get compulsed, this might be very dirty. Okay, well we're gonna do 1, 2, 3. Eventually, come on, 3, 4, 5. Where is he? 6, 7, 8, and 9. We're gonna go for the bare minimum that I need here, I think, to special summon my second Chimera attack. This is why I needed to take the second one on the trade-in.
So the Hex is the Cyber Dragon then?
The Hex is being treated as a Cyber Dragon for this fusion. Okay. So it's the Hex as the Cyber Dragon material, and then 8 more, so it's 9 total fusion materials. So this is
7,200.
72.
Yep.
And then we're gonna go for it. Okay. So I was trying to be careful with it, because if you compulsed it back to the extra deck, I wanted to still make sure that I had a backup plan with it, right? Because I still had 2 more Overload Fusions. I wanted to make sure that I could still actually summon a Chimera Tech if I needed to. So I was trying to be careful literally because of that. It wasn't trying to be like BM or anything. It was just like, okay, if I get this, like, you know, if I get checked up here. Oh, because it was the Cyber itself, that's why it destroys it. Okay. If another machine monster was equipped with Call of the Haunted, then Cyber Phoenix would have stopped the destruction. But because it was the Phoenix itself, it wouldn't have negated the effect that stopped it. Apparently. Okay, I can understand that. It's slightly weird, but I can understand it.
Yeah,
it's super tough, isn't it? It's like, you don't necessarily want to give this deck a go in first option, but at the same time, it's like, sometimes you don't really have a choice. But, I haven't drawn it this time, so you are good to go.
Not this time, alright. Alright, well, we
Realm
can
of
activate
Light.
that.
Okay.
I'll make T-pose as per norm.
Okay. Huh. Yeah, this is a hand, alright. Alright, go ahead.
Alright.
Not best pleased about it, but because I don't exactly want to give you
mean,
trippy turns, but you know.
Yeah. Alright, well, let's flip summon.
Yep, okay, so which one do you want to, what do you want to destroy?
One target. Target the spell trap card.
Okay, so it was Call of the Haunted, so now you mill your 3 and get the one
now
counter.
Get mill 3. Come on.
Jeez, oh, okay. Well, at least an MST for Future Fusion's gone, that's something.
Alright, well now we're going to tribute Raiko.
Yeah. Oh, dude, this guy's a menace right now, good lord. Yeah, he's at 3k, yeah.
He's at 2900 again, yeah.
And then 100 for the Realm of Light, so yeah, it's actually 3k right now.
3K,
Dude, you just summoned Blue Eyes White Dragon down.
Shit, you just summoned a Blue Eyes White Dragon with just one monster?
Yeah, so...
You can say fuck you! I have a Light Sworn!
It's Proto-Cyber, so...
Proto-Cyber, alright. Alright, I'll...
And you have to mill your 3 for the Graganeth.
Yep, mill 3.
That's alright,
No, I'm glad you reminded me.
So that one does not have an effect. You still get a counter on the Realm of Light, but that one's not a different name, I should say. So it's still 3100 at the moment.
So
okay.
Or not each different Light Sworn.
Yeah, it's one each with a different name.
Yeah, so yeah, it is till 3100. Yep. Alright, you're right.
Screw the rules. I have a Blue Eyes White Dragon. It is Blue Eyes.
Right. Well, let's normal summon. Alright. On summon. No. Battle phase.
Fair enough.
Shining Angel will attack this one.
It is actually Battle Football, so you will take 700 on the crap back here. I was relatively safe with my first turn, but then that happened. This is Sangan. So
This is Sangan. Dang, wrong order. No.
Sangan is going to get me Lighthead Sealed.
Yep. Alright. Main 2, I'll set once. That's one card, and I end my turn.
Okay. I am going to play Giant Trunade.
Wait, I'm sorry. End turn.
Yeah, you've
end
got to
turn.
mill 3 first. Sorry.
Mill 3.
I should have kept you on track on that one as well. Oh, Honest going to the grave. Yikes.
Oh,
okay.
Oh, and Graganeth inflicts piercing damage.
Shit, so he does. Which is 31 minus 6, so I take 25. I keep forgetting about that part. He's even better than Blue Eyes White Dragon, dude.
Alright.
Yeah, thanks,
so
TG.
After that mill, that's another counter on this here.
Yep.
Alright, now we're good.
Yeah, so I'm still playing Giant Trunade.
So, Giant Trunade.
The first
I'll
attack was
activate
with Shining Angel.
compulsory
Okay.
to send your footballer back.
Okay. The first attack that was done was Shining Angel into Battle Footballer.
And
So,
Mystical Face Typhoon, get rid of Trying to Nade.
the first dragon attack? Hang on. What was attacked by the dragon the first time round?
Proto Cyber?
And was that still at 3k at the time? It was, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Proto Cyber is
I am
again
not
600.
I am not used to having a monster that has piercing.
And I'm not used to fighting this particular dude, so yeah, I would take 24 from that as well. I don't think it's actually going to make a full-on difference here, but I mean, yeah, it's still a lot of damage still.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, and the Realm of Light goes back to hand as well. This is not being destroyed, so you can't remove the counters.
Yeah. Yeah. Mystical Space Typhoon wouldn't stop that either way, huh?
No. Mystical Space Typhoon once again doesn't negate cards, it destroys them.
No.
Okay. So this should still be fine. I am going to play Fufu. We're going to of course show the Chimera attack. And we are going to do a whole bunch. So it's like one, has to be at least one Cyber Dragon. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. That's the hand that's supposed to go to the grave. That's fine. You get the point. And I have... Okay. Yeah, I think I just need to do it that way. I have Overload Fusion, so I'm gonna pretty much banish everything except one of the Cyber Dragons from my grave here. I think this is game regardless, but yeah. I had the Overload in my hand at the start, I just needed the Fufu. So yeah, that's all 12 have gone from that. So that specials out. This goes to grave. That this thing's got all too many counters. I'm just gonna put the 2 because I can. Yeah, so he has more than enough attack to finish it by himself.
That's just flat out game then.
Yeah. But then the other thing I want to just show it anyway. I have Premature in hand, that's why I've kept the Cyber Dragon down. Because that Sangan getting Light Hex Sealed, I've not normal summoned this turn, so I'd get Cyber Twin in play as well. Yikes. Yeah, I'm giving you one of the packs, because that wasn't...
No.
Are you absolutely sure on this? Because
I
these
lost
packs are
fair and
pretty
square.
good.
I didn't even use my third deck, so whatever.
I'm sorry, dude. I wasn't wanting to have that deck as Game Fury, I will be totally honest with you.
Well, it was a wipe, so...
That was supposed to be the 5th one. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing really changed there. I had stuff like... I had a couple of Light Imprisoning Mirrors in since... now in the side deck. I didn't put them in. I actually put Power Bond as my side deck option here. Because I was like, I have a second Proto Cyber for my side deck. So the idea was that if I needed to, I could go for Power Bond for Cyber Twin, and that does the same as like limited removal for it. So it's just like I have 11,200 damage on board with that if I get it out. So it's neat. It's just you can't search for Power Bond, and it's not the primary idea of the win con. So yeah, this is why Future and Overload Fusion were limited back in the day, because they are very nasty when you set it up with that. And honestly, I wouldn't be opposed to doing the same for this going forward. Like, I don't think we're going to be playing it as much anyway, but either that or I'm just not going to play the deck, because, yeah. I had to show it as the main... This is one of the core, like, GX decks that we had set up, but I really didn't want to... I didn't want it to go down like that. Good lord.
That's how it is, though.
Yeah, if it wasn't for the fact if I haven't tweaked it enough, I was actually, like, when I was saying I really didn't want this to be a 2-0 situation with this deck left, I was actually considering just playing the Crystal Beasts, but I know they're not strong enough to actually like hang with everything. But
I mean, you had the win the last time you played Crystal Beasts.
yeah. Even though I missed lethal on that the last turn in game 2, apparently. Although MST messed it up, but like if I'd have put Cat in the spell trap zone instead and you didn't MST it, then I had Regeki in hand like before you even summoned the Phoenix in that game. And it was like just 7-8 turns of Phoenix being in play going, yeah, I can't Regeki that. But, you know, if I actually had the full board of crystals in the spell trap zone, I would have had lethal with Regeki. It's kind of stupid. But, yeah, I don't know. It's like, I didn't really think I could justify playing that here, but I was really close to, because I did not want it to go down like that. Because that doesn't really represent how close GX has been. In a lot of the times, you have honestly.
Well, you say how close GX has been, but like GX and overall, you've crushed. I mean, in overall, it's like what, a 15-5, 15-4. Not even that. It's like almost like a 19-6 at this point.
Yeah, we've played 27 rounds at this stage. I think Flaming Eternity was the first win, but we've gone almost even since then. Flaming Eternity is 14th set, right? I think. Yeah, because Ancient Sanctuary is the 11th one, and then it was Soul of the Duelist, Rise of Destiny, Flaming Eternity.
And that's not even including all the side duels that we had as well.
Yeah, some of those have gone very weird, but yeah, I don't know. I didn't really want it to go down that way. I'm gonna feel bad opening these now, honestly. Like, you're not getting anything up for this.
We agree to it. I brought it up, so I'm eating my words on this one. Good.
Fair enough. I mean, yeah. I think the Dark World deck was probably my favorite one out of them, just because like. I really didn't think that deck was going to be as good as it was. Like, when we were first opening the packs, I knew it was going to be good in that particular round, and then I didn't think it was going to be good after that. But Dark World Dealings is a hell of a card. Like, it's very, very bad if you go up against the Dark World strategy itself, because you know, if the opponent discards a Dark World monster for your Dark World Dealings, you are completely hosed. But, you know... So that makes it a really horrible mirror match card.
Yeah, so I didn't actually decide my 3 decks. I just chose a Samurai, and I know I was going to bring this Lightsworns, but deck. Rather, I wanted to take the my Monarch deck, or the potential one-turn kill deck. But even then, I was like, the one-turn kill is just setting up for one turn, and I don't think I was confident enough to get that one turn. So I think my 3rd deck was going to be Monarch deck.
Yeah, I think Monarch would have been a good one. I was expecting Monarch, but I didn't really prepare against it. I took out a lot of the like pulling the rug and stuff like that, because they're only really good against the Monarchs, and you haven't played it as much recently. You know, like Forceback is just not that impressive, to be honest. It really hasn't impressed me as much as I hoped it would. So I didn't really want to play that at all. So. And then I think with my macro deck, yeah, I actually took out all of the stuff like that. I had Threatening Roar, which is fine. That's more or less my standard trap in the side deck at this point, because that's a way that I can stop myself dying to double steal card, you know? So I think that's a pretty decent standard. But yeah, like I'm more focused on the anti-magic in that aspect, you know, like Magic Drain, and I've got a couple of Curse Seal, because I think that has been what's really hosed me a bit more. But I don't have specific outs to like giant tribute monsters, and the Monarchs being 2400, and you saw the Lightsworn Dragon put in so much work there as well. Like, dude, I think he did like over 5,000 damage once we remembered it has piercing. He did so much damage with that, like, good lord. So yeah, I mean, these were the decks I was most confident in. I was considering the Chaos Saging, the one that I did the practice game with you on, actually. But I'm not really confident in my mini Light Sworn package to actually, you know, be able to play them properly. You know, like, I use Jane because Jane is just good, right? It's a reinforcement of the army target that's 2100 when attacking. That's just a good card right now, and so that's fine. But, like, I only have the one Celestia, I traded for one Lumina, and then I have one Garroth if I want to try and play it, which I don't even think is good by itself. So I don't really have enough Lightsworn to actually do that kind of play with. So I wasn't... Like, I was confident in Dark Valkyria, I thought that card was kind of neat, but I wasn't really confident in playing, like, the Lightsworn stuff that I tried out against you off-stream to justify playing that deck. So... yeah, that one was kind of out, and then the hero deck is fun, but I don't think it's quite refined enough at this point. Wild Edge is a hell of a card, but Wild Edge doesn't really do that much against like the Lightsworn stuff, you know? Because that stupid dragon gets to ridiculous attack values way too easily. So yeah, I don't think it's really good enough, the hero deck, to play that way. Although it is really fun when you've got like Miracle Fusion, Future Fusion stuff. But you know, there is that. And then the other one I kind of considered was actually the 6 Sam deck, because I figured I could actually play that relatively well. I put Cyberjar in that deck actually as a swarming option as well, because I didn't have that many things for it otherwise. But like, I don't have your Shogun or a Nishi, so it could be a little bit tricky to play it that way. And I don't know how many you've got. I only have one copy of the 6 Samurai United card. Might have to trade for that later on if I get Gateway or something, because that card is really good, but you need to be able to actually summon a ton of
yeah, and I tried, but I couldn't get him out with Physical Space Typhoon, Heavy Storm, Giant Trunade.
Yeah.
Magic Train.
The fact that we have like triple MST really changes the dynamic on a lot of these cards, I think. Yeah, and then of course Crystal Beast, which was basically no different. I put Painful Choice in instead of something, and then it was like one more Crystal Blessing, because if I could get Painful Choice and dump a bunch of crystals in the grave, then I could Blessing them back and get it set up that way. But really it was very little change that way. I think I put the counter gem card in the side deck because it's like, this card's not great, but I might be able to use it for something, I don't know. But yeah, I couldn't make it work the way I wanted it to. So I was just like, I was going to play it in the third game here because I was like, this seems unfair putting Chimera Tech in this one now, but yeah, I mean, so, first off, hi Kaisen, I wasn't trying to ignore you there. Brownie said maybe Kib could take like a wildcard from a starter deck or something instead, because yeah, it feels really bad that, especially with these being gold series, these are good, like, really high-end value packs here. It feels dirty to not have something out of this.
You say that, but like, the few times that I've shut you out, I'm just sitting here like, fuck, I did not want to do it that way, but okay.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of it was your end that did it yourself with Snipe Hunter and such, whatever. But like, the few times that I've won, it felt like it wasn't a solid victory, if that makes sense. Yeah. Like, I'm not trying to say like, don't feel bad I didn't get to win, whatever, but just like, when you get as salty as you do playing these games, and you see me, I know I got salty a couple of times. I know there's a couple of times I'm just sitting here, well, but I mean, that's just the game. That's the game. That's how it is. I mean, we still have fun playing it. First of all, I mean, one of my friends, I'm not gonna say his name, but one of my friends has told me at one point that if he was playing this and if he was in the same position, he would have quit up the 4th loss. And I kept going until I kept going because I knew I was going to lose anyway, but I was still having fun with it. And this was just more like, hey, why don't we just do something fun for the heck of it? And this is me shooting myself in the foot because I called the challenge. It's like, all right, first match. That's all we had. Go. All right, let's go, fucker.
Yeah, I mean, that is fair. You did kind of call me out on it. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess one way to do it, I'm looking at like the 5D starter deck 2008. That hasn't come in for a bit. Like I think it's like a couple of sets that, or maybe it is the first one. I'd have to take my look at my rules again. But there are like some basic synchro style cards in there that could be interesting. We could take one from that. There's nothing. I don't think there's any. No, there is one that's pretty good. There's a couple of good synchros, but there are some decent cards in general in there. Like that could be one way of doing it. If Brownie's saying basically like taking a wild card from the starter deck or something.
I mean, again, I lost this, so like I don't expect any compensation for it. The only thing I'm going to do is that I didn't take my deck trade in from last time. I took a trade in, but I didn't take the deck trade in. So I'm just taking away a comment to grab a Goblin Recon Squad because why not?
Oh yeah, okay, that's fair. Well, I mean, that would be my proposition. If you wanted to take one of the cards from the, was it 5D Starter Deck 2008? That is going to come up on the wheel soon, I think, because it is a 2008 one, right? I don't remember which thing it comes in at, but this is basically when Synchro Monsters came out. This was the starter deck that they came out with in order to go, okay, here's a basic overview of how this mechanic works. A couple of decent cards actually to like summon monsters for it. We've got stuff like Junk Synchron that can special summon a level 2 or lower monster from the graveyard so that it's a tuner itself, so it can go into a level 5 tuner Synchro monster. There's a lot of basic like introduction to the mechanic type things in here. I think Marauding Captain is in there for a similar reason. You can special summon a second monster in the turn to go into synchro play, stuff like that. Yeah, if you wanted to take one out of that, because I've got fucking 3 Gold Series packs to open here, and that's gonna be ridiculous, to be honest.
You know what? The only thing I'm going to ask for is one more duel, because I wanted to use my third deck at least.
Oh yeah, no, that's totally fine. Do you want me to use one of the 3 that I used here, or do you want me to use 4th one?
Whichever deck you want to use, go ahead.
Okay, because I'm not using Chimera Tech, I'll tell you that right now.
I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't. You want to try and win this, right?
I actually, yeah, but I literally just queued in with that because it was like, I'm gonna fucking play the thing. I forgot to change the deck because it's default, right? I was like, I'm literally not. Here's me saying, oh, I'm not gonna play the deck, and then I'll literally just go in and fucking queue in with the deck straight up. No, actually, you know what? It would be a disservice to this era if I didn't try this. Because of how ridiculous the opening in that one set was, it would be a disservice to the era if I did not try and win with this.
Gee, I wonder what you're going to use.
Yeah, I guess I will go second here. I probably should just go first, but... I don't know, actually. I mean, going second gives you the extra card, and Cyber Dragon is a hell of a thing, so it's like, it's really awkward to decide, right, whether you're going, you know, which way around you're going.
Especially with the decks you're playing, you want to strategize and try to strategize against your opponent as well.
And I mean, this is a hell of an opening.
Ugh.
Okay, so...
Gotta get 17D. Good luck. Alright, Brownie.
Alright, take care, Brownie. Okay, I think the way round I'm gonna do this. We're going to send Rescue Cat, Rescue Cat, Rescue Cat, Pegasus, and probably the other Peg, actually. I think that's fine. So, Rescue Cat or Pegasus?
Frick. Take the damn Pegasus.
Take the Peg. Okay. So here we'll go into hand. And that mills all of the mostly useless Rescue Cat out of the deck at this point as well. Yeah, we've got Pot of Greed. That's the other thing. It's kind of just like, what? Yeah, for this hand here. Alright. Ancient City.
Ancient City!
Cyber Dragon. So I had Cyber Dragon Rescue Cat if that was going to be the way round. Gonna get the peg. Peg is going to take... I mean, I could take the peg from the graveyard, but I think I need to keep it there, considering so many other crystal cards in here. Well, since I don't have Rescue Cap for them anymore, I might as well put Amethyst Cap in there. And then... Battle... Yeah, it's just about all of them at this point.
Yep. Alright.
Ooh, Momonga, yeah. You might as well put one of them in the grave, because Peg's gonna hit the other one, so...
Yeah.
Oh, that's a Treeborn Frog.
Yeah. I saw it to the grave, it's like, shit.
That's fine. It's okay, we'll get it back in the deck in a sec.
To the bottom of the deck.
And...
This way, if I shuffle, I don't draw it immediately.
Alright, and then main 2, I am going to set the 1, and you're good to go.
Alrighty.
See, the only problem with Painful Choice in this deck, if I'm going to try and use it that way, I don't get Light and Dark in the grave, right? So, you know, it's like, that's usually the way that I'd use Painful Choice, but this deck is very different in the way that it would set up.
Alright. Well, Tributing up Nimble.
Yeah, for Mobius. Alright, so I'm assuming he's going to just hit these.
I can't target Rainbow Ruins because it can't be destroyed by card effects.
Yeah,
so I guess it'll have to be the 2 in your spell.
Which is going to be Crystal Pear as the other one. Now you'll get to see why Crystal Bees didn't really do anything when they came out. Because, like, how am I supposed to out a 2400 monster here, right?
Yeah, let's activate this as well.
Okay, what do you want?
The target. Let's take Pegasus.
Okay, change control of that.
Alright, then battle phase, Mobius will attack Cyber Dragon.
Yeah, I'll take the 3, and then I might as well just take the 1800 as well, because I don't have an out to that right now, so... Alright,
and I'll end turn.
Okay, standby. I do gain my 1000 door, so we'll do that.
1000 door.
Alright, Maimon. Let's try and Darkhold. I say try because it's like just because, but alright, he actually goes to Spell and Trap, so I'm gonna put him back.
It's not destroyed by battle, it's just destroyed.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what it's destroyed by. It's face up and it's destroyed in a monster zone. That's basically the
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna play Crystal Blessing, so I can take my other 2 Crystal Beasts that are in the graveyard and put them Spell and Trap. Key thing, actually, funny thing with this card, because it still stays in the Spell and Trap zone whilst it's resolving, I can't fill my board entirely with this. So there would.
Yeah, I remember that from the Legacy Duels.
And we're gonna summon Cat. And Cat's gonna scratch. It's not using its effect, so it is 1200 that it goes for. And there we go.
And there we go. Alright, this is gonna be interesting. Alright, let's see. We're gonna activate this first.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna let that go through, so this will go to the Spell Trap zone.
Yep. Alright. Then we'll activate this.
That I can't let go through. I'm going to send one of the cats to the grave to trigger effect 3 to negate the Spell and Trap here.
So send 1 beast monster, yep. Alright. Oh, I messed that up, didn't I? I messed that up.
Yeah, because I'm also... This isn't once per turn, is it? When a Spell Trap... No, it's not. Yeah, so, yeah, you would have needed to Fissure 3rd here. Yeah, I can't. I mean, it doesn't. I'd say target, but it doesn't really matter. I can't let that go through.
No.
Negate it as well. That's kind of annoying, but at the same time, it shuts down a lot. So
that's me shooting myself in the foot again.
Well, I did top deck Tiger, so I can go in. It's not attacking a monster, so it's only 1600. Go ahead.
All right.
To be fair, I didn't even know that wasn't once per turn until I read it just now. I thought it was an OPT effect. So, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to swing. Exile Force. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Pass.
Oh. I still can't do much though, so I'm just gonna swing for 60. Oh dear.
Tiger beats. Tiger beats.
Tiger. I mean, Tiger's a good one to be beaten with, at least.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Set 2 and go.
Alright. Let's MST the back row. Ooh, okay. Luckily it doesn't matter too much in this situation, but still, it's one you would like to have. Alright, Tiger hit in.
Hit in the witch at least.
I
think now is a good time to have this in hand.
It sure is. Alright, go ahead, buddy.
Okay. Well, that's a good top draw, too.
Let's see. Yep, stray lambs. Alright, yep, get your tokens. It's just a black square on my side right now, but
yeah,
I moused over it and it shows the picture, but it's failed to load in actual dueling books, so that's kind of funny. I was like, you don't have beginning of the end.
I mean, if I did, it would be a really heck of a surprise.
Yeah.
I would have been even more pissed then because I didn't get a chance to use it.
Yep. Tiger 2. Electric Boogaloo. We're gonna just hit the 2 tokens here because I'm pretty sure Treeborn has to be the one that you've set, and that would just come back anyway, so I might as well reduce the number of monsters you have out. I'm really not sure if that Crystal Pet card is any good, by the way. I've just got it here because I was like, I could see the reason to use it, to go through the deck a bit better and have Crystal Blessing set up a bit more. I don't think it's that good, but...
Alright, that's not bad. Alright, well, first thing, I'm gonna activate...
Alright, so we're gonna get rid of a Peg,
which
right?
Pegasus? That one.
You know, it's funny that I moused over that one anyway, so it's kind of funny.
Well, then that one because that one's been there since the start of the game.
That's fair, yeah. That's totally fair.
Alright, so then I contribute the Treeborn Frog.
Yeah. Oh, bollocks. Yeah, okay.
So now you have to banish all 5 of your magic cards.
I sure do. He is at 3,700. The hell am I supposed to beat that?
I don't know. So 3,700, it'll attack this tiger. That
right.
Tiger was
so that is 2,100 difference. I cannot use Rainbow Runes because you got rid of one of my dudes. So yeah, this is gonna get moved, and then I need to take the full 2,100 here. Jeez. Ouch.
Not a bad one, at least.
Alright. Okay, I can at least get some more setup here. I'm gonna play Crystal Promise to special summon this guy in defense. So he will now.
And when it's summoned,
yeah. So he can now get his effect to put another one into my spell trap zone. Honestly, Ruby is probably the most dead draw possible here if I was to get it, so I might as well put it there now. This guy goes to defense, and that will be it.
Yep. Alright, so
can't do anything about a 3,700 dude. Yeah, you get your Treeborn back. This is where the real problems start.
defense. Yeah, I don't see why I wouldn't activate this.
Yeah, what do you want?
Target Pegasus.
Yeah,
Banner.
change control.
Alright, we switch to... Whoops.
Change control.
To attack.
Yep.
That's the one I was trying to go for. Alright, battle phase. Yeah, I guess Pegasus will attack the Tiger.
Yeah, and he will go there.
And then the White Hornback attack.
Yeah,
so
and I can-
37.5 is...
1850.
1850?
Still ouch.
Still ouch. Still
very,
ouch.
very much still ouch. Okay, let's go ahead, change you to defense. We will set you and go. Very exciting, I know, but...
Yep. Alright, battle phase. Let's...
It is a bit awkward at this point, I will admit.
This is the awkward part.
This field spell is ridiculous.
It really is.
It's like the one good field spell that came out of GX, but like, oh my god, they overdid it with this one.
Let's attack the face down.
Okay, it is Cap, so that is going to get moved into Spell and Trap Zone.
Alright, main phase 2. Set that. Go.
Alright, so we will use effect 4 on Rainbow City to draw 1 card. Oh. Huh.
That's probably the draw you needed then.
I think it is. We're gonna play Crystal Abundance. So I need to send my 4 of these to the grave, that's the cost. And if that doesn't get negated...
Send as many cards in the field as possible. I don't think I can deactivate that with this.
No, because it's a send and not a destroy.
Yeah.
Right, so everything's gonna grave. There were 3 cards that you had sent, so I get to special summon 3 crystal beasts from my graveyard, right? Yeah, up to the number of cards sent from the opponent's field to the graveyard by this effect. And that's special summon from the graveyard, so we're gonna get you, obviously 2 of that, and Tiger would be the best bets here.
1836. Yep.
Yep, and the last thing that happened was the special summon, so these don't miss timing. I've had to look this up because these are fucking when you can, they're not if. So they will miss timing if they're special summoned, like with Call of the Haunted and Chain 2. But this was the last thing that happened, so I do get the effects. So I think one is going to come out of the deck, which is going to be Mammoth to Spell Trap. And then the second one is going to be Ruby from the graveyard.
Alright.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say 16, 18, 18. I wasn't sure. I had Rainbow Ruins in hand, so I was trying to just make sure. It's like, okay, if I get the thing. This deck is just like Hope for Abundance, basically. It feels bad in a way, because it's just like, yeah, I don't know. It's like, it's, what do you do sometimes with this one? But then you draw Abundance, and it's like, oh, I guess that's what you do.
That's what you do. That's the spirit.
But you've got to do so much setup for it to get there. It's hard. It's not an easy deck to play, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But then you've done your fair share of ones like that. You've played, like, Glad Beast is not an easy deck to play by the looks of it, so...
I mean, if I had the cards that Riley showed me when we did our little fake duel, that would have been different. The cards that we had are very useful.
I'll have to trade you one of the Geysaros or something, I think. Also, I'm just realizing I'm dropping frames here, so I'm going to cut my stuff down a little bit to hopefully stop that. It's mostly just flared up in that duel there, so I think it'll be fine otherwise, but... yeah, I guess I'll just go with that.
You know what? I'm going first.
That seems like a pretty fair idea against this deck.
Seems alright. Alright. We'll set these two. And that'd be it.
Okay. Do I think it's manga that's down here is the question.
Ma.
Okay, so most of your sets in this deck are like Momonga or maybe Treeborn Frog, which are very, very weak, but do I really trust it it's going to be that? Answer is no, but I might just do the same. I'm going to summon Peg anyway.
Peg.
Yep. And that, just making sure it's view and not show here. So Peg is going to take Ruby into the spell trap zone. Because I do not want to draw her, I'm afraid. It's very cute, but it's also very useless in that. So, yeah, don't want to draw that. Yeah, I'm just going to go battle, and I'm just going to hit here.
Yep.
It is my manga. Yeah, I thought it would be. I was tempted to do something else different and be like super cheeky with it, but no, I figured this is probably better.
Yep. Squirrel!
You are gonna get both. That's fine. Alright. Don't bother putting them face down because I'm gonna Regeki them into. Unless you've got an out to Regeki, then do put them face down.
I think it would.
It does, yeah. So you'll pay your 15, and this does get negated and destroyed. Yeah, because it's a spell trap or monster. Like it covers all of them.
Yeah,
it's an effect that destroys a monster on the field.
I just didn't know if it was targeting a monster specifically.
Nah, my body's good enough that it doesn't have to target. It doesn't have to be a target.
It could be Dark
effect.
Hole as well then.
Yes, Dark Hole. It can be Fissure even. It blocks like everything that way. It just can't do stuff like Phoenix Wind Blast because that doesn't destroy. So these do go face down. I don't know if it really matters in this situation, but
in face down defense. Oh, I do.
Yeah, they get summoned face down defense. Like I don't think it matters here, but just in case. And we do.
I mean, I guess it makes sense. Yeah.
So this deck looks really good when you open Pegasus Rainbow Ruins, right? But, you know...
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty good. Alright, well, we're going to tribute one of the face downs. Gee, I wonder what it could be.
It is Mobius, okay. Yep, so that's gonna
Target leak the Carbuncle. I mean, okay.
You can target it, but it won't get destroyed.
Yeah, target it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because it's the same turn that the Carbuncle's out, so it has to be...
It's the exact... It's in the same effect. So you can target it, but it just won't actually destroy it.
Yeah. That's what I figured. Alright, so that's
why I felt pretty safe in throwing it out because of that fact. You'd have to, like, MST and Tribute for Mobius or something like that. So I felt pretty safe putting it out there. Oh my god, dude. Fucking seriously. Literally every time.
Every time.
God.
I mean, I've had it every turn, but you know what? I haven't won with it, so...
Well, I think you're winning with it this time, that's for sure. God fucking damn it, man. Alright, stand by, I gain my 1000, and I will not bother. I have, like, Rescue Cat, Amber, and 2 Crystal Promise I can't even play in hand, so it's like, any monster just kills me, so what's the point? That's not even deliberately being salty on it, it is like, literally, what's the point? I have nothing in my deck that can beat it. Like, Monarch Snatch Steal, there is nothing that beats that. So, there is no point in actually playing the rest of that game out, because it's going to last about one turn. Or if I really wanted to be a piece of shit on it, I could put Rescue Cat in, kill the Momonga just to get it off the field, and then have 2 dudes in my spell trap just to half damage be spiteful. But that's obviously a terrible thing to be doing with it, so... Like, that is just being a piece of shit for the sake of it, and I'm not about that.
I mean, I like to think neither of us are.
Exactly, so... So, yeah, it's unfortunate, but that is the nature of the Crystal Beast. Oh,
Wait, can I still swipe even after saying it's done? I can. That's weird.
what's up?
So I said I'm done siding, but I can still side.
Is the swap cards thing still available?
Yeah, it's still available, and I'm still able to swap.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah. I mean, that's still
I mean-
totally fine, but like, yeah, that is a bit weird, isn't it?
That is weird, but no, I'm gonna keep the card. I keep the card that I had anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just noticed that. I don't know if that's really gonna affect it in the grand scheme of things. Actually, I'll test that out in the single. Actually, I can't do the single player.
Test it with this in a sec afterwards, because I have a deck designed to showcase Synchro Summoning that I wanted to show you at the end of this, just to get us prepared for that. So we'll test it then.
Fair enough.
Once
All right.
again, I have a really good going first hand when I choose to go second.
Good old T-pose.
Alright. Let's go graceful.
Yep.
Okay. So we'll draw that 1, 2, 3. Ew.
Done. I surrender.
Ooh, that is actually super interesting. Huh. What the hell do I do with this hand now? Alright, first off, he's going because he's stupid. Dude, what do I do with this hand? This is... I want everything in here, and I can't quite have it all.
That's interesting.
Yeah. I am actually super intrigued on this one. This might show how relatively decent this hand is. I'm ditching Crystal Beacon, because I think that is actually the worst card that I still have in my hand.
Interesting. All right.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna special summon Cyber.
Yep.
I'm gonna normal summon Rescue Cat.
No! Kitty!
Kitty is gonna go in. It's going to get the double Amethyst Cat out of the deck.
Come on, this guy. Alright, so pre-errata, they're allowed to attack?
Yes, pre-errata, their effects are not negated, and they are allowed to attack.
Okay.
Yeah, maximum morale over here. Okay. And then I'm gonna Regeki. That's the like extra card. I'm like, dude, what do I do here? Oh, it's Treeborn. Okay, that's interesting. That tells me you probably got a spell or trap that's gonna bounce here, but we're still gonna go in anyway, and I'm gonna go for cat attacks first.
12.
Yeah.
12.
And
21.
Cyber. Okay. Main 2, I am gonna put Rainbow Ruins in play.
Okay.
And end phase, assuming it's not going to get MST beforehand, I'm going to put these into Spell and Trap because they get destroyed.
Yeah, on end phase.
Yeah, that's what I'm making sure. That's why I'm making sure, like, absolutely hero, I'm declaring what's going on, because you will not be able to MST Rainbow Ruins if I do it.
If I put the cats in the back. Yeah, I know.
So that's why I'm giving every possible opportunity for you to do it first, because I think that's...
And that's fair. That's definitely fair. Alright, so standby. This was Space Typhoon is out. So...
Yeah, so you will be able to get it back now. That explains why you would have set Reborn as well with it there. That makes sense now.
Yep. Because now I can tribute it. You're gonna hate me for this.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just like, really, what am I supposed to do with this deck? That's kind of the thing. Yeah, that's already game over. But we're gonna play it out at least a bit. But that's functionally game over. There's no way I can set up now. That's just, this is just what Monarchs do to this deck. There's a really good reason why this deck was never played. It's not because it's inherently terrible, it's because it fucking sucks against what's actually good at the time that it's played. And you can really see it. Like, this is just trash. Like, absolute trash.
Alright, I guess the Mobius will attack first.
It's Witch. And I didn't even decide it either. Yeah, because I could have had a sided tribe, but I didn't even bring it, so... Because that would have actually made a difference here. I guess I'll take Tiger.
Yeah. Alright.
And the 1,000. Yeah.
Then the 1,000 on the squirrel!
Yeah.
Main 2, I guess I'll set that in turn.
Okay, nothing on the draw stuff, right?
No.
Okay, well, we'll try and see if I can draw something that will work here. Yep, okay. 2.
Even though it's a very disgusting pot, it's become a very important pot.
Painful choice?
Yeah.
Okay, are there 5 cards that I could realistically get one of that would actually do something here? As totally dramatic music comes on in the background here as well, whilst I'm having to mull this over. Are there 5 cards? Are there like 5 cards I could pick that I'm guaranteed to get at least something reasonable off of one of these? Let me check what's in the grave again first. So I already have those. I've already used a rescue campaign, so taking those would be terrible right now. Okay. So, I think part of me wants to take that, but no, that's fine. Don't do that. I guess we will have Witch and Sangan. That seems pretty reasonable. I'm gonna put Beast Soul Swap as an option here. And then one more. Crystal Promise is gonna be the fifth one.
Interesting.
I would have loved to have taken something like Terraforming, but it is not in the deck at the moment, so, you know.
No, not yet.
It's inside because that's one of the cards I had to take out for, like, Painful Choice, I think it was.
Go ahead and take your Crystal Promise.
Okay, so that will go into my hand, the rest of these go to my I think I'm okay with that. Okay, we're gonna play Crystal Blessing.
Alright.
To put 2 of my Crystal Beasts into my spell trap here, so I guess we will put Mammoth and Cat.
Cat!
Yeah, I mean, I don't have any other ones, so I kind of have to.
Or as Brownie usually likes to say, Pussy Cat!
Yeah. And then we're gonna summon Pegasus.
Pegasus again. Alright.
And Pegasus is gonna put Ruby into the spell trap zone. Now, if it wasn't for the fact if you have a 2400 monster on the board right now, I could go Promise into Ruby to special summon the other 2, and that'd be grand. But, you know, that's a bit of a problem.
The wall in the way.
Yeah, but we are going to go ahead and hit the Treeborn Frog, hopefully. Yeah, because you have a spell trap and you can play at the moment, so... okay, go ahead.
Alright, stand by. Can't bring Treeborn Frog back. Quick. Treeborn Frog back. Alright, well that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I was like 1 card away from actually winning this, by the way. You'll probably see why later, but I was like 1 card away from actually winning this.
I can imagine so. Alright, well, we can still tribute Nimble,
Yep.
and we can summon
Ooh.
the Stalos.
So
one random card.
Okay.
One random card. I'm going to roll a dice. 1 or 2 would be your left. 3 or 4 would be the middle. 5 or 6 it'll be your right.
Okay. Okay, so it's the middle one?
Yeah.
That's Crystal Promise.
Crystal Promise. Well, they went to the graveyard anyway.
Yep. Okay.
That's funny. Alright. Battle phase. The Stalos will attack first.
Yeah, I'll take the 600. This goes into my spell trap zone.
And then Mobius can attack next.
Yeah, and I will take the 24.
Alright, main 2. I will set that and go for broke.
Well, it either wins or it doesn't. You did not hit Crystal Abundance, so... to the grave all of these go.
Yeah. I hate to do it this way.
Yeah, and that's game, yeah. Okay. So if it was Magic Drain, I actually would have been able to play to get rid of Blessing to do it, but yeah, Curse Seal just kind of does it. My only other card in hand is Tiger. I mean, this deck is literally unbeatable for this, unless I happen to manage to top deck off it. Like, there's actually no way to beat this deck. Like, I'm not even trying to be exaggerating, they're trying to be like a pisser on it. It is actually unbeatable if you just get one thing out, right?
Yeah.
Like, there is no physical way to win. It's not even close either. That's the thing. Like, it's super sad.
Gladiators are pretty rough, I guess.
They're not even gladiators, dude.
Not even gladiators. I saw the word gladiator. I was like, oh, that's my deck. That's my monarch. Like, what am I thinking here? Okay. All right, so we have one more duel at least. This one last duel to at least start showing off synchro summons.
Yeah, so this isn't actually going to be a duel per se, because I'm just going to pull all the cards and stuff out of the deck here for it. But I want to show you, because I know you haven't really played with them as much. I want to show you what the actual synchro monster stuff is capable of.
Every time.
So, God damn it! Yeah, I think I actually have won every one of those today, isn't it? I mean, that's a bit of a distinct difference from the usual here. Okay, so I need to pull out a bunch of cards out of my deck here just to finger this off. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do as many of them as I can think of here first, because it's a very basic mechanic, but there's a few things. These are all from the set that we're gonna open, by the way. There's a few things that I want to kind of show with it, so I'm pulling out as many of the cards as I can for it whilst I'm sort of thinking about it, right? And I think with what I have in hand, that is probably it. Okay, so if we take a look at what a synchro monster is here, it has a level just like the regular stuff. So this one's at level 8.
Yep.
And the idea is that you need to have one monster that has the tuner designation on it. And in this case, it is one or more non-tuner monsters, but we'll just, for example, put Cyber Dragon here, because this will be the pretty common opening play if we get this guy. So the Resonate is level 3, Cyber Dragon is level 5, so they add up to level 8, so you would send both of these to the graveyard to do the Synchro Summon from the deck. It is an inherent special summon, not like fusion summons, which are fusion that is an effect. This is an inherent special summon, so you can't use Blackhorn Heaven against this. Otherwise, it's the same as, it's just basically a special summon as a thing. If you synchro summon this way, you can revive the monster as normal. If you special summon and it's not a synchro summon, then it does the same thing with fusion, right? So you would not be able to revive this if there's an effect that like special summons the monster, but not synchro summons it, if that makes sense. Because that might come up in a little bit. There are some cards which will have effects when they are used as synchro material. So, like this guy, if we were to put Neos Alias down, this is level 1, this is 4, so I can use this for level 5 synchro summon. And if this gets sent for a dark monster specifically, I don't think it is a dark actually, but no, it's a light monster. But pretend that what I'm sending here is a dark. There isn't actually a dark monster I can get from the first set. That's why it's not a thing. But if you pretend this was a Dark monster, then Sinister Sprocket's effect would be able to activate, and it could destroy a face-up spell or trap card. So there are some effects. Some monsters do get bonuses for being able to, for being used as synchro material.
Synchro summon. Yep.
Yep. You should probably note that you are only allowed to use one of the extra monster zones at a time. Like, I could, according to Dueling Book, move it here, but this is not allowed to happen at the moment. This is a link summon thing. There's a really stupid way that if you summon enough link monsters, you can actually occupy both zones. It doesn't matter that much at the moment, but yeah, you are only allowed to actually occupy one extra monster zone with this here. But in Master Rule 2020, the revision one, Master Rule 5, I guess, you can actually special summon synchro monsters and exceeds later on to any monster zone. It doesn't have to be the extra one. So there is that.
Well, let me take this down.
Yeah, so that'll block the zone, so I can't use it otherwise. So there are some monsters that require specific tuners, like Nitro Synchron over here is specifically needed for the level 7 Nitro Warrior, so that's another one to bring out here. This guy, it will say on the card if it needs a specific Synchro tuner, like a specific tuner even for it.
Yeah.
So the one example in the first set is Nitro Warrior here. He cannot be summoned unless you use Nitro Synchron as the tuner monster.
Okay.
So if that happens, it'll say there. There are some cards that need specific attributes of monsters as well. Like if we bring this guy in, he is one or more non-tuner light monsters. So I could have actually synchro summoned for this instead of Stardust if I was using that Dark Resonator at the beginning. And then the only other thing I want to mention, I guess, out of the initial set here, is that there is actually a spell card in this set that can change a monster to a tuner. Specifically, this one is a level 4 light monster. I think there's one later on that does it for a normal monster that's level 4 or lower. But there is actually a card that you can change something to be a tuner. So Neos Alias could be used as a tuner monster in this situation.
Okay.
And that's pretty much it. It really is just to match the levels together. And yeah, so if I summon like Witch here, and I had another level 8 monster to go into, this is how I'd synchro summon this guy, right? Because, or not that one, the Stardust, because he is just generic. So I could use that.
So, yeah, I'm just looking at Stardust Dragon here.
Yep.
Tribute this card and get the animation. Just kind of great. Okay, so I'm wondering why this would need more than one. Why would you ever use more than one non-tuna monster?
Because you might not be able to make it with just what you've got on in play if it's only one. So let me clean my board up a sec. So say if I had Crabons over here is only level 2, right? If I had Sangan out, I can't make Stardust because I don't have 8 levels. But if I get another level 3 monster in play, which I don't, I don't think I have one that isn't a tuner because that's Dark Resonator, but say if I actually had another level 3 that I could use. Yeah, this is bad examples because I don't actually have a physical card in my deck that could do it, but I don't know. Like, pretend that if Witch was level 3.
If you have 2 Sangans, you have 2 Sangans.
Or 2 Sangan, yeah. So then you would be able to send all of those. This would be for level 9, which we don't have in the first set, so I didn't put one in the deck. But like, there's a level 9, like Trishula Dragon in the Ice Barrier is level 9. It requires 2 material, but like, if it was only a 1 material monster, like one tuner plus 1 or more non-tuners, you can use more if they match up. And it's basically because you wouldn't be able to summon it otherwise. It's not the ideal thing to do, but if you can't summon it in other ways, that's going to be a way forward. A card I should have put in the deck, actually, is Quillbolt Hedgehog for that. It's another one that's in the first set. It's a level 2 monster that if you have a tuner in play, you can special summon it from the graveyard, but it banishes itself when it leaves the field. But it's a level 2 monster that you could just get out from the graveyard, and that can let you get to the right level that you need.
More fodder, yeah. Alright.
Literally, the only other thing I want to mention here is the one last card that we might pull from this set has an errata to it. This originally did not require an Earth Tuner specifically, not until like 2017. They tend to errata the Synchro monsters rather than, like, you know, outright. Well, they banned them for a while, but then, you know, to take them off the ban list, they tended to errata them rather than leave them banned. And this is one that was errated to take any like Earth Tuner instead of any tuner. So if you do pull this one in the set, it is in the doc, it is in the thing I gave you as well. But if you do get this one, then you can use, say, Crabons and Witch of the Black Forest to bring this thing out, because it actually doesn't need an Earth Tuner until like 2017.
So, all right. Then here's a question. Then, does it have to be exactly the number? Then
it has to be exactly the right level. Yeah.
So it has to be like 2 level 4s or level 3, level 5, or this one, or Goyo being 2 level 3s or level 4 and level 2.
Yes. You couldn't use Cyber Dragon plus Crabons to make this thing, because it's 7, not 6 at that point. Yeah. So then we wanted to test that side decking thing, didn't we? So.
Yeah, so I'm going to do that. Swap those cards. Say done siding. Alright, then I'm going to side all those there, sure. Alright.
And you click swap, and it did. So, yeah, because it was a draw, we'd have to play RPS again.
Man,
God! Jeez, okay.
At this point, man.
Hey, I lost like every single RPS in a lot of games before. It's whatever. Yeah, so as Kaisen's saying in the chat, it's basically a mix of contact fusion and ritual, in a way, because although you're not tributing, that's the key difference.
Yeah. That did work because the magic cards I swiped out are not in here.
Ah, neat.
So yeah, you can side after you're done siding, technically.
Huh. Well, that's good to know. Yeah. Okay. So that's.
We just finished the grudge match today, and we're gonna do it the next time we start dueling.
Yeah. We
just did a test run of the Synchro just to have an idea of how they work.
Yeah, I just wanted to show off what the Synchro summon is. Dude, this hand is garbage. I just wanted to show the mechanic off because I know that Kib has not had experience with it personally yet. So there you go. So that's the general idea. We're gonna get level 2 and 3 tuner monsters, I think, in the first set. Level 4s don't tend to come out for a bit, or if they do, they've got quite heavy restrictions on them. Because as you can imagine, summoning a level 8 Synchro, they tend to be really powerful ones, right? You saw Stardust Dragon, you know, like, I didn't show Red Dragon Archfiend or anything like that because I didn't need to, but like the level 8 ones are really good. And getting level 8, like 2 level 4 monsters, one of them being a tuner, and there being no restrictions on that, but it was like ridiculous for the initial plays. So it'll be a while before we get good level 4 tuner monsters, but this is why Cyber Dragon is so good though, because there's some pretty good level 3 ones.
Oh yeah. Also saying he has Dandelion PTSD.
Yes, because Dandelion is ridiculous with this stuff. I used Dandelion in World Championship 2008 because this was before Synchros and stuff, because it was just good in that aspect. If it gets sent to the graveyard, I think it's if it gets sent, is it from field to grave or regular? I think it's just if it gets sent to the graveyard in like pretty much any way, it gets 2 fluff tokens out. You can't tribute summon with the fluff tokens the turn that they come out, but you can use them for everything else. That's one thing I didn't actually say, because I didn't have the card in my deck. You can use tokens for Synchros.
From the graveyard. Yeah.
Ah, okay. From field to grave. You can use tokens for Synchro summoning, by the way. That's one thing I didn't get to show, because I forgot. You can actually use them. So, if... it wouldn't work with a Stray Labs, I don't think, because you can't special summon, right? The turn that you play that. Let me reread it because I forget. It's like you cannot summon other monsters.
Set. Yeah.
But say if I flipped up Scapegoat during the end phase of my, and this is why you'd want the 1 or more, by the way. If I flipped up Scapegoat during your end phase and I summoned my 4 level 1 Go tokens, and I then normal summon a level, like Crabons, the level 2 tuner, I can Synchro every single one of those Go tokens plus the Crabons to make the level 6 Synchro. So this is the beginning of where token generation is good. It's not link summoning, so it's not completely busted with them, but this is where like monsters that can generate tokens actually start being relevant.
Alrighty then.
Yeah, so that's your basic. That's the basic rundown of how the mechanic works. So Hopefully
All
we
right.
actually get to pull one in the opening thing here, because that would be fantastic. They are minimum super rare in the first set, so hopefully we get to pull them. But every single one of the synchros that was in the initial set were like very, very strong. Because if I go back to, I mean, hey, if you wanted to, again, if we were going with the starter deck thing here, you could take one of the synchros from there if you really wanted to guarantee having one. Because if we're gonna give that as the Bad Time opening fucking 3 Gold Series packs here. But yeah, if I go in and take a look at the Duelist Genesis here, the top one, I mean, Avenging Knight partial doesn't seem that impressive, but I mean, it's not terrible. Like 2600, summon it with Cyber Dragon and a level 3 tuner monster seems pretty good. Does piercing damage and can change the battle position of one of your opponent's monsters. That's not awful. It's not as good as the other ones, but it's still not awful, you know.
Maybe gets the job done.
Yep. Nitro Warrior is probably the worst one that we get because it has to be specifically summoned with Nitro Synchron, and that's a super rare, so, you know, that's probably bad. But I mean, the effect is pretty good, it's just like, the card itself is not amazing. Stardust is broke, you've already read what it does, but it's like, yeah, if any card would get destroyed on the field by a card effect, you contribute the monster, negate the activation of that, destroy it, and then assuming it was Synchro Summon, which it will be for just now, but matters later on, you can bring it back at the end of the turn. So, it's a recurring destruction blocker, right?
Yeah.
You know, that's gross. Red Dragon Archfiend is the almost Blue Eyes White Dragon stats. It's 3000 attack, but it's only 2000 defense, but kind of whatever. If it attacks a defense position monster the opponent controls, destroy all defense position monsters your opponent controls. During the end phase, destroy all other monsters you control that did not declare an attack this turn, but it has to be face up on the field to resolve that, so... But the idea is that it just obliterates the opponent's defense, and it's a 3000 monster that you can special summon with relatively little effort. Goyo Guardian, J-Trot was telling me that this is going to be the next card that you pull, because guess what? It's a stealing card. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, sends it to graveyard, you can special summon that monster to your field with defense position.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
That's disgusting. I think you were looked at like Brainjacker in the promo stuff at one point. That like 2 tribute insect that kind of does something similar. Yeah, this is so much easier to use, and it's 2800 on a level 6 thing. Who thought this was okay? Like to come out with at the beginning. This is stupidly powerful.
Like, it's funny that I'm having ideas of using all the cards that steal your cards.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like at this point, it's just going to get more and more dirty if I keep doing it that way.
It's okay, I will probably end up bringing Brain Control back during the Synchro stuff, just because Brain Control plus, like, a Tuna monster can be a Synchro summon out of nowhere as well, so I'm probably going to end up, to a limited degree, doing it as well, don't worry. But yeah, even Magical Android, like, this card is not amazing, but it's a level 5, 2400, if you can summon that down, which, you know, levels can match up fairly easily for it, that's still pretty big. And, you know, gains life points a little bit, what to do, but, you know, it's 2400 that you can just summon for the extra. That is pretty strong.
Yeah.
Fort Ruler Archfiend, there's a lot of level 8s in this initial set, that's why I wanted to go over that bit in particular. If this card destroys a monster by battle, sends it to graveyard, gain life points equal to the monster's original attack in the graveyard. That could get pretty big when it starts at 2700. And then during either player's turn, when the spell trap that is activated, it targets exactly one Psychic-type monster, which it is itself, and no other cards pay 1000 life points to gate the activation and destroy it. So it even has an inbuilt multi-use, actually, that's not even once per turn, it has an inbuilt negate to the stealing cards. So that's kind of cool. What else?
I just saw this in JCG. I was like, okay, I'm gonna share that account now.
I need to see this. I'm
Make this card attack continuously. Destroy, 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 destroy.
Yeah, so that's all the Synchro monsters that are in this initial set.
Now I've only what's that word? What is that? Topaz? Not Topaz. Oh, Cal went suddenly silent. Shit.
Uh-oh.
Well, it's the end of the stream anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta hurry up and end the stream now as well because Ryan's gonna be streaming D&D in like an hour or so.
Yeah, it's in
He's
an
setting
hour.
up for that and doing that, so yeah, music went off. Okay. Alright, that's about time to call it a day then.
Yep. Well, GG's, dude. Sorry it kind of went down that way, but like
It happened.
I was saying, as Brownie was saying, if you want to take a card from the starter deck from the was it 5Ds 2008 or something, if you wanted to take a card off of that as like consolation, because you know these packs are going to be pretty ridiculous that I'm opening here.
Like the Gold 2008 series?
Yeah. You've seen a little bit of what they're capable of from when I've told you about these before. If I'm opening 3 of these and you're not getting anything off of it, that seems kind of dirty.
Well, you won all 3, so what else can I say about it?
Well, I will leave it up to you. If you want to take a card from the 5D starter deck to potentially get like a Synchro thing going for the initial play, that is totally fine. Otherwise, well, again, it's up to you. I'm gonna go ahead and open these Gold Series things to close out my side of the stream.
Yep.
Alright, GG's, dude. I guess probably on Thursday then, right? It'll be the next time we do this. We'll actually start Duelist Genesis and we'll start Synchro Era.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Maybe I'll actually use some different light and dark monsters now that we're gonna have like tuners and stuff available.
Fun. Alright.
Okay, well...
Talk to you later then.
Yeah, talk to you later, dude. Ay. I am sorry for the frame drops and stuff with it going on here. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with that. Aye, GG's for sure. I forgot to change this down to 30 FPS too, so it's probably messing up a lot on that. Yeah, I'm sorry for the frame dropping and stuff here. Hopefully it's not being too bad. So yeah, we have 3 packs of the Gold Series 2008 to open here. Now, if you guys have not seen this set, yeah, it dropped down to a couple. That's what I was thinking. Because it's been about 3,300 odd frames have dropped. I don't know what's up with my net that way recently, but oh well. It's just there's just something interfering, I think. The actual rhythm is fine, but yeah, if you've not seen these before, this was kind of like a best of collection for the game so far. There's a lot of amazing prints in here. You get 25 cards per pack, 3 of which are gold rares, which will count as secret rares if we do pull them. And those gold rares range from stuff like Cyber Dragon to Jinzo to Crush card comes in here. Like, there are so many ridiculous cards that we could open out of this. So we have 3 of them because we won 3 games. Let's just crack them and see what we get. 22 commons, there's not a lot of variety in the commons, so we should be able to get most of the same ones with it that way. And let's just see. So, quite a few of these I will already have as far as the commons go, but Rivalry of Warlords I only had 2 copies of, so that's actually pretty good. This might help out a lot during Synchro. Basically, Rivalry of Warlords makes it so that each player can only control one type of monster on the field at any given time. So this would be really good when we get to a mono type deck like Blackwings, Winged Beast monsters, stuff like that could be really good. Royal Command stops flip effects from working, so that's kind of nice. Skill Drain I already have, so I don't need to worry too much about that one, but it's still pretty good to have. Offerings to the Doomed is a playset card, I guess. I've got 3 of it if I ever need it. Rare Metal Dragon is unfortunately not very good, but it is a cool one to talk about, because it's a level 4, like 2400 monster, but it cannot be normal summoned or set, and that's generally enough to kill its viability, unfortunately. Very cool card. 7 Color Fish I only got 1 copy of initially, so I'm pretty happy to see this, because I might actually try and build like Fish OTK at one point. And, this card would be really nice to have around for that, I think, like just as an option. So definitely want to see that. And then as we move down, we can see the bottom cards here. I've kind of spoiled it a bit, but going down, Mist Body makes it so that your monster cannot be destroyed in battle. It's equipped, so it's kind of whatever. Needleworm is pretty cool. Like as a flip monster, it sends the top 5 cards from your opponent's deck to the graveyard. That's neat. And then, yeah, we get to the bottom ones down here. These are the money ones. This is actually amazing, to be honest. Fire Prince, we don't care. I think Doomdozer, this will be my third copy of it, so that's good. And then, yeah, the gold rares. Swords of Revealing Light's probably the worst one I could get. I do technically have a playset of this card now, so that's okay, I guess. Prometheus, King of Shadows, it's a dark monster that when it's normal summoned, you banish any number of darks out of your graveyard, and then for each one that you do banish, it gets 400 attack for the turn. It starts at 1200, but it's a normal summon that can go to ridiculous levels, so clearly very, very good. And then Breaker the Magical Warrior, this is one of my favorite cards of all time, to be honest. Fantastic pull here. Breaker is 1600 Dark Spellcaster, level 4, so it's easy enough to summon. It goes to 1900 because it gets a spell counter when it's normal summoned. That spell counter gives it 300. It can only have one on at a time. But if you remove that spell counter, it destroys a spell or trap card on the field. So this is definitely going to be played at least for the next probably 2 or 3 rounds. Very, very good card. It's an ultra in its initial printing, so definitely happy to have that. We have 2 more of these to open, so let's just go ahead and fire on up. So we can see we're going to get another Royal Command. We're probably going to get the same commons here. I think there aren't very many different ones. There is Pandemonium. That is a different one from before, but I've already got a playset, so it's kind of whatever. Needle Ceiling I only had 1 copy of initially. I don't think it's good enough to play at this stage of the game, but if a whole bunch of monsters are getting summoned down, this thing can just destroy the field. So it's kind of cool, I guess. And oh yeah, that's the ticket. Another Prometheus is whatever, it's decent enough. Cyber Dragon is an excess card, but this is another secret that I can trade at some point. So we're going to be able to trade for any card in the game when I do that. I'm mostly going to be sticking to trading for current set cards, I think, with this sort of one, because a lot of the really good synchros and stuff are high rarity, right? So, you know, that's a thing. But here is the money shot. We have Torrential Tribute now. When a monster is summoned, destroy all monsters on the field. This is something that I was really hoping to pull out of these. So yeah, Torrential Tribute is one hell of a card. It's good even today. Very, very powerful. Definitely worth having around. So we get 1 more of these. We'll see if we can get anything good. So nothing different here. I mean, we did get the playset of Fish, which is good. I do have a playset of Royal Command if flip effects ever do come into play. I guess there is that. Wow, we got Prometheus in every single pack. That's ridiculous. Okay, so yeah, we got 3 Prometheus apparently. This is my 3rd Chimera Tech, so unfortunately this is not a trade-in, but I do have 3 Chimera Tech now, so that's kind of cool. And here is a card that Kib has been lording over me and has not actually been playing very much. He's been side decking it, but he's not actually played it very much in a very long time. But here, we have Mirror Force as well now. So we have Mirror Force and Torrential Tribute to add to our trap lineup now. That's actually looking really solid. So, yeah, this was the reward for winning the series of duels today, as we have access to Mirror Force now. So yeah, that is super good. Overall, I think we could have gotten more ridiculous cards out of here, but I am very happy with the 2 traps, right? Like, we got Prometheus in every single one of these. I do have a trade-in card, which is obviously good to get as well. But, like, we could have gotten... I'll show you some of them that we could have gotten, I guess. We could have gotten stuff like Jinzo, Grandmaster or the 6 Samurai, I didn't say either. Brain Control would have been kind of neat, although we're going to get that in a little bit, so it's kind of whatever. But Grandmaster would have been fantastic, because I would have played 6 Sam probably with that. We could have gotten, I guess Rhoda would have been a trade-in. Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon would have been neat for later on. Like, I can't use it right now, but, you know, there are ways that we could use it later. Jinzo and Crush Card are in here as well. That's the ones I really want to try and show. There's Mirror Force as well. Yeah, Crush Card is in here. This would be pre-errata Crush Card, which would have just been absolutely devastating. Tribute the Dark with 1,000 or less attack. Look at the opponent's hand, their set cards on like all of their monsters on the field, and every card they draw for the next 3 turns, and destroy any monster at 1,500 or more attack. Would have been absolutely ludicrous, but we didn't pull that, so there's at least that. DD Warrior Lady was also in here. That would have been a fantastic card to get hold of. one of my other favorite cards of the era. Heavy Storm would have been a trade-in, so that wouldn't have been too bad, but hey, it would have been another shot at Heavy Storm if we didn't already have it. Don Zaluk was in here, and Jinzo was the other one I really wanted to show. I don't think they're really that important at the moment, although Jinzo would have been really good for Chimera Tech, right? But Don Zaluk is great. He can discard cards out of the opponent's hand if he does battle damage, so that's really good. And then yeah, Jinzo is just crazy. So we didn't get those, but Mirror Force and Torrential Tribute are pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. So I am not complaining in the slightest. Definitely did what I needed to. We did get the 777 color fish too, so if I do want to play that... Oh, we did get Breaker as well. Yeah, I obviously can't complain with this. Breaker, Mirror Force, and Torrential Tribute are fantastic pulls going into the next set. So that is that. Anyway, I'm going to peace out here as well. I'm hoping that the audio delay stuff didn't mess up things too much in here. I don't think it will have, because we weren't playing for as long as I thought we would. But yeah, that's pretty much that. So thank you for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed yourselves. I might come back with some Mario 35 later on, but I need to get food if nothing else first. So yeah, we got that, and then we're gonna take a look at potentially some next stuff there. Aye, GG's to Kib as well. I'm sorry that it went the way that it did. I honestly expected that this was going to be like at least 3-1 or 3-2. Like, I really didn't want it to go down quite that way, but you know, it is what it is. Blackluster Soldier and Chaos Emperor dragging a fucking strong cards, that's all I can say. Woof. But yeah, GG's to Kib, and next time we start Synchro Monster stuff. That's going to be a lot of fun too. It's going to be some big changes to the decks that we actually get. Yeah, they do. They get pretty rude sometimes. I mean, we saw it in the Crystal Beast versus Monarch thing, right? We saw just how nasty it can get. Yeah, we got some big things to consider as we go through here, though. So, yeah. Lots of fun to be had. I'll see you guys next time.